Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe have reunited for one of the most emotional family moments of the year, and fans everywhere are talking about it. Nearly 2 decades after their high-profile divorce, the former Hollywood power couple stood side by side in New York City to celebrate their son, Deacon Phillippe, as he graduated from New York University. It was a proud parent moment, but it was also something much bigger. For many fans, this was a rare and deeply nostalgic glimpse of one of the most iconic celebrity couples of the late 1990s and early 2000s coming together once again. And this time, there was no drama, no headlines about heartbreak, only pride, love, and a family celebrating a major milestone. The touching reunion took place on May 15, 2026, when Deacon walked across the stage to receive his diploma from NYU's Tisch School of the Arts, one of the most prestigious arts programs in the world. The ceremony was held at Radio City Hall in Manhattan, where proud families filled the venue to cheer on the graduating class. Among them were Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe, both beaming with pride as they watched their son complete 4 years of hard work. It was a powerful reminder that despite the passage of time and all the changes in their lives, their shared love for their children remains stronger than ever. Deacon, now 22 years old, looked confident and stylish as he celebrated his graduation. Known for inheriting the striking features of both his parents, Deacon has grown into a talented young artist in his own right. He wore a sleek black outfit and dark sunglasses, giving him a cool and relaxed appearance as he posed with family members after the ceremony. The young musician and actor appeared overwhelmed with happiness as he embraced his loved ones and marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Reese Witherspoon looked radiant for the occasion. The Oscar-winning actress wore a sophisticated navy blue dress paired with a crisp white blazer and elegant heels. She carried a cream-colored handbag and smiled proudly throughout the day. Fans immediately noticed how emotional Reese appeared, and many said they could see just how much this moment meant to her. After all, it seems like only yesterday that she was introducing Deacon to the world as a newborn, and now he is a college graduate preparing to launch the next stage of his life. Ryan Phillippe kept his look simple and classic in a white button-down shirt, black trousers, and sneakers. The actor, known for his reserved personality, looked relaxed and genuinely happy as he stood alongside Reese and Deacon. Ryan has always maintained a close bond with his son, and his quiet pride was evident in every photo from the event. Fans were especially moved by the fact that he and Reese appeared comfortable and united, proving that years of co-parenting have built a strong and respectful family relationship. Also present at the graduation was Deacon's older sister, Ava Phillippe, who has become a star in her own right thanks to her modeling work and growing online presence. Ava looked stunning in a white mini dress and gold heels, and many fans once again pointed out her uncanny resemblance to Reese. Over the years, Ava and Deacon have remained incredibly close, and her presence at the ceremony added another layer of warmth to the family gathering. Her excitement for her little brother was impossible to miss. The celebration did not end with Reese, Ryan, Ava, and Deacon. Reese's former husband, Jim Toth, was also there, along with their son, Tennessee. This meant Deacon was surrounded by nearly every important person in his life. In today's world, where blended families can sometimes be complicated, this gathering stood as a beautiful example of how former spouses and extended family members can come together to support the people they love most. After the ceremony, social media quickly lit up with heartfelt tributes. Ryan Phillippe shared a photo of Deacon and wrote, "The Graduate." He followed it with a nostalgic throwback image captioned, "Dad and Grad." Though simple, the posts carried tremendous emotional weight. Fans flooded the comments with messages praising Ryan as a devoted father and congratulating Deacon on his achievement. Reese Witherspoon shared her own emotional message, one that resonated with parents around the world. She wrote that after 4 years of hard work, long days, endless papers, and unforgettable friendships, her wonderful son had graduated from NYU Tisch. She added that she was incredibly proud of him. The message was warm, sincere, and deeply personal, capturing the pride only a parent can feel when watching a child accomplish something so significant. Ava also posted her excitement online, congratulating both the NYU Tisch class of 2026 and her younger brother specifically. Her playful and loving tribute showed the close bond the siblings continue to share. It was another reminder that despite growing up in the spotlight, Reese and Ryan's children seem grounded, supportive, and deeply connected to one another. For Deacon, this graduation is much more than a ceremonial milestone. It represents years of creative growth and personal development. Unlike many celebrity children who rely solely on family connections, Deacon has been steadily building his own career. He has pursued music, acting, and artistic projects while studying at one of the most respected art schools in the world. Graduation now opens the door to even bigger opportunities. Deacon first gained public attention as a musician in 2020 when he released his debut single, Long Run. Reese enthusiastically promoted the song, calling herself his biggest fan. Listeners were impressed by his smooth sound and thoughtful songwriting. Over time, Deacon continued to release music that reflected his own voice and perspective, proving that he was serious about his craft. In 2023, Deacon released his debut album, A New Earth. The project explored themes of growth, self-discovery, and the challenges of early adulthood. He has said that much of the music was inspired by his experiences during college. Fans praised the album for its emotional honesty and mature production, and many noted that Deacon seemed determined to establish himself independently from his famous last name. In addition to music, Deacon has stepped into acting. He made a memorable appearance in the third season of Netflix's Never Have I Ever, giving audiences another glimpse of his talent. With both musical and acting ambitions, Deacon appears to be following in the footsteps of his parents, while also forging a path uniquely his own. To fully appreciate why this reunion meant so much to fans, it helps to revisit the story of Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe. Their romance began in 1997 after they met at Reese's 21st birthday party. According to Reese, she boldly told Ryan, "I think you're my birthday present." That charming story quickly became part of Hollywood legend and remains one of the most memorable celebrity meet-cutes. Their relationship moved quickly. Reese and Ryan starred together in the 1999 cult classic Cruel Intentions, a film that became a defining movie for an entire generation. Their chemistry on screen mirrored their real-life romance, and audiences were captivated by their love story. Later that same year, they married in a private ceremony and welcomed their first child, Ava. At the time, they were considered one of Hollywood's most glamorous young couples. Reese was emerging as one of the industry's brightest stars, while Ryan was building a successful acting career of his own. Together, they seemed to have everything: beauty, talent, fame, and a growing family. In October 2003, they welcomed their second child, Deacon, Reese Phillippe. Reese later revealed that Deacon was named after former baseball player Deacon Jones, a name she and Ryan both loved. From the moment he was born, Deacon became the center of their world, and both parents have spoken over the years about how much joy he brought to their lives. Despite their picture-perfect image, Ryan and Reese faced challenges behind the scenes. In 2006, after 7 years of marriage, they announced their separation. The news shocked fans and generated intense media attention. For many, it marked the end of one of Hollywood's most beloved love stories. Their divorce was finalized in 2008, but both Reese and Ryan made it clear that their children remained their top priority. Over the years, they worked hard to maintain a healthy co-parenting relationship. While there were occasional rumors of tension, they consistently came together for birthdays, holidays, and important milestones. That commitment has become one of the most admirable aspects of their post-divorce relationship. In an industry where public breakups often lead to years of conflict, Reese and Ryan have shown that respect and cooperation are possible. Their appearance at Deacon's graduation was living proof of that effort. For longtime fans, seeing them together again sparked an enormous wave of nostalgia. Social media was filled with comments from people who remembered watching Cruel Intentions and following their romance in magazines. Many admitted that the photos brought back memories of a different era in Hollywood. Some fans even said the reunion felt emotional because Reese and Ryan were such an important couple during their youth. Others noted how much Deacon resembles both of his parents, making the family photos even more striking. The dominant reaction, however, was admiration for the love and unity on display. What made this event especially meaningful was the absence of any attempt to turn it into a spectacle. There were no dramatic statements and no awkward public interactions. Instead, there was a quiet but unmistakable sense of mutual respect. Both Reese and Ryan put aside any history between them and focused entirely on celebrating their son. For Reese, this milestone also highlights a new chapter in her own life. Over the years, she has transformed herself from actress to producer, entrepreneur, and media mogul. Yet, despite all her professional success, she has often said that her proudest role is being a mother. Watching Deacon graduate from NYU was clearly one of her most treasured moments. Ryan Phillippe has also spoken openly about the importance of fatherhood. Though he keeps a lower profile than Reese, he has repeatedly expressed how proud he is of his children. His understated social media posts after the graduation showed that this moment meant the world to him. And at the center of it all was Deacon, stepping confidently into adulthood. With a respected degree, an established creative foundation, and the unwavering support of his family, he appears ready to take on whatever comes next. Whether he focuses on music, acting, or both, the future looks exceptionally bright. The graduation ceremony itself was packed with emotion. Proud parents cheered, graduates embraced, and families captured memories that will last a lifetime. For Deacon, hearing his name called and receiving his diploma was the culmination of years of dedication and artistic growth. As the family posed for photos outside Radio City Hall, the symbolism was impossible to ignore. Two former spouses, once at the center of one of Hollywood's most famous romances, stood together with their children to celebrate a new generation finding its path. It was a story of growth, healing, and enduring family bonds. Moments like this remind us why celebrity stories resonate so deeply. Beneath the fame and headlines are parents and children experiencing the same milestones and emotions as everyone else. The pride in Reese and Ryan's faces was universal and instantly relatable. For Deacon, the support of his parents, sister, and extended family sends a powerful message. No matter how life changes, he has a strong foundation behind him. That kind of support can make all the difference as he pursues his dreams. As fans continue to react to these touching images, one thing is clear. Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe may no longer be a couple, but they remained united in the role that matters most, being loving and devoted parents. Their reunion at Deacon's NYU graduation was not about rekindled romance. It was about family, maturity, and the deep bond that continues long after a marriage ends. And in many ways, that story is even more meaningful. Deacon's graduation marks the start of an exciting new chapter, and with his talent, education, and family support, there is little doubt he will continue making headlines for all the right reasons. For Reese and Ryan, this was a proud reminder of what they created together, and for fans, it was a heartwarming moment that brought back memories while celebrating a bright future. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.